right? Olinda, Yuja, and Yuji. Olinda, Yuja. Where's Olinda? Where's Olinda? Where's Olinda? It's not easy to find which one's which. Oh, God damn it. It's one of these two in the back, but okay. Ashana, Olinda. Olinda. Yuja. Yuji. That's photo. Yuji. Okay. Next. The band struggled at first. Olinda was a fantastic singer, but Yuja wasn't much of a musician. When Olinda threatened to quit, Glythos fired Yuja and signed another Bith named Lupa. Of course, this didn't go over well with Yuja's brother, and Yuji quit. Do I have to deactivate? Do I have to deactivate Yuja? Is that a thing? No. Okay. I was gonna say, that would have made this much more clever. But no. Okay. So it would have been Lupa. Yuji quit. Unfortunately, Lupa knew another musician named Photo who joined to replace Yuji. Okay. Lupa and then Photo. God damn. There's gotta be a better way to, like, look at these. Oh, I can just do this. Oh, I'm an idiot. As I was saying it, I was like, oh, yeah, I can just do that. Yeah, Photo. And then I'm just gonna assume Ashana was last. Cool. I did alright. What do we got? Echani fiber armor and 50 credits. That's pretty epic. Let's see. 5-5. I dig it. Cool. Looking good, dude. Alright. I did want to read the rest of that, I think. Could be interesting. Of course, this didn't go over well with Yuji's brother, and Yuji quit. Fortunately, Lupa knew another musician named Photo who joined to replace Yuji. Led by Olinda singing, the second incarnation of the Twisted Rancor trio became quite popular on their homeworld Taurus, eventually attracting the attention of local legitimate businessman Davik Kang. Davik asked Glythos to bring his group in for a command performance. Glythos agreed, realizing this could be the band's big break. Unfortunately, Olinda had heard certain unsubstantiated rumors about Davik Kang and his connections to the exchange. Fearing for her life, she refused to go to his estate to perform. Many felt that without Olinda's singing, the band would crumble, but Glythos came up with a brilliant plan to save the group by hiring Olinda's sister, Ashana, as the new lead singer on the eve of their scheduled appearance at Davik's estate. Glythos knew he was taking a risk. If Ashana couldn't perform at Olinda's level, Davik's infamous temper could have dire consequences for the entire band. However, if Ashana could match her sister's performance, then Davik was likely to sign the band to a big-time touring contract. It was a risk, but the Twisted Rancor trio was founded on guts and glory. There are no further entries. Okay, that was very cool. It was very cool and interesting. Next. Yeah, I was talking about Grandia. I don't know if I'm gonna get a opportunity to keep talking for a second. Let me just try to finish up this area. Hey, you can't come in here. This is a private apartment. Oh, it's Matrick. Hey, Matrick. What are you doing in here? This place looks abandoned. None of your business. Just turn around and go back the way you came if you know what's good for you. Are you in some sort of trouble? Do you want to talk about it? I guess I could tell you. You'd probably find out on your own eventually. Anyway, Zax is giving his bounties away like candy, or so I hear. My name's Matrick. I used to work for the Exchange, but all the violence and killing started to get to me. I knew what I was doing was wrong, so I turned state's evidence. Oh, that's right. This is the witness protection thing. My testimony helped put some of the biggest criminals on Taurus away for life. But Davik didn't like seeing his friends go down, so now he's got a bounty on my head. Maybe there's some way I could help you get out of this mess. I don't think there's much anyone could do, and I'm getting sick of running. I decided to make my stand right here. Maybe you could turn the tables, have Davik eliminated? Getting inside Davik's base is nearly impossible. Even if I got rid of him, the exchange would just appoint someone to his place. And I'd still have a price on my head. Maybe you could pay Davik off. Maybe you could fake your own death. I've already thought of that. I even came up with a plan on how to do it, but I can't pull it off while I'm holed up in here. Tell me your plan. I might help you out. Trick is getting Davik to buy it when there's no body found at the scene. If it looks like I died in a massive explosion, he won't be suspicious when my corpse never turns up. If I had an accomplice to go back and tell Davik that they were the one who set off the explosion to eliminate me, I think I'd be home free. I have some demolitions experience from my own days in the exchange, so I could set it all up. But I'd need to get my hands on a permacrete detonator. I could get you a permacrete detonator, I guess. They don't usually sell them in stores here in the lower city, but the upper city might carry them. You might want to look there first. Okay, sure thing, man. I could do that for you. I'll make you look as if you died, but I'm also probably just gonna kill Davik at some point. So either way, kind of works for me. You're kind of messing me up here, bro. What do we got in here? Cool. Alrighty then. Let's explore the rest of this place. Oh, that was it. That was all of the lower city apartments, and I'm glad I did it, because now I can help out Matrick here. So I want to go to the upper city, and I want to go to a store, I guess, and try to find a permacrete detonator. I don't know who would sell that, but I only know of, like, a couple stores, so it can't be that hard to find, right? But yeah, I started to record Grandia yesterday, and it was a long-ass recording. Very, very long. And I needed an hour and 33 minutes for one episode. That's how I decided I would get through the game at a good pace. Because I don't want to be doing hundreds of episodes. I don't want to be playing one game for like an entire year and a half, So that's kind of that's kind of where my head's at. So I've been like mathing it out a little bit to determine what a good length of a game would be to get me through it at a reasonable pace. A reasonable number of episodes in the end, Would she sell one? I don't know. The droid shop? Maybe. So yeah, that's why it's so long. That's why these episodes are so long. All makes sense. Trust me. Back again. Potential. You're interested? Yeah. What do you have for sale? Let me see your inventory. Do you have what I am looking for? Basic targeting, sensor probe, shield disruptor. No, you do not. You don't. You do not have. Yeah, it was a long ass episode, and I only got like one episode out of the entire recording that I was doing, and so by the end of it, I had like half an hour left or so of footage. And so it's gonna be hard to record that series in bulk. I kind of feel like I'm just gonna have to record every episode just a day in advance. That's just, I don't see any other way to do it unless I just really start really early in the day and just like record for a very long time. Because I would need at least 3 hours just to get 2 episodes out of it. So, I'm thinking about it. But in addition to that, the problem has then become, because that was the first thing I was thinking about. Yeah, okay, that's fine, but it's doable. The next problem becomes the rendering time. Rendering time, so I started to render it, like I said, at 1:30 a.m. I woke up in the morning, and I checked it. Shit didn't finish rendering the whole episode until about like 2 p.m., 2:30, 3 o'clock, somewhere around there. And then I started uploading it, and I've literally been uploading it since then. It is not uploaded yet, and it is 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. I don't know if it's even going to be uploaded by tonight. I probably have to put it up tomorrow, which is a problem because I'm trying to put up episodes pretty much every day. So I'm in a bit of a, I got a bit of a problem here. I got a bit of an issue going on. There you are. Thank you. So I have it. Let me just check my inventory to verify that it is something that I now have. I think these are all in alphabetical order for some reason. Permacrete detonator. We have it. But yeah, I don't know. This is probably not interesting to anybody at all. But you know, it's gonna become an issue, and I've only done. It's just the first episode, and I'm a little worried. And I was thinking to myself, you know, I could just stream it instead and cut out all of the middlemen, of which there are like 3 middlemen there. It's just directly going up, but I am a little worried about, because I would have to use OBS for that, and I'm a little worried if it would work, and it's a totally different tone for me to stream rather than record, because when I record, you know, I can make mistakes, and I can edit stuff out, and I can go to the bathroom whenever I want. I can be like, hey, oh, I should have probably checked something before I started recording, you know. There's all kinds of stuff. If I have like a drink that I'm drinking, I can if I sip on it, I can like cut that out. I don't always do that. I'm not very good at editing. But you know what I mean. There's like, it's like little things. It's definitely like it's a comfort thing, you know. You can fall back on the fact that you can, you know, I can cut anything out, even if it's just something embarrassing that I'm like, that was a really terrible joke I made. I can just erase it from the record. Lots of boring stuff, nothing happening, just delete it. You know, stuff like that. I don't know. Streaming's a whole different thing. I've done it a few times, and I don't know. I don't know how good I'd be at it. Somehow I just, like, turned without realizing. But I'm thinking it might be the way to go. I don't think... I haven't had much luck streaming. I'll probably just stream to YouTube, but it really depends on how that goes. But the only reason I would be doing it is just for the ease of access, you know, so I wouldn't have to, you know, cut up the recording. I was afraid you wouldn't come back. Did you manage to find a permacrete detonator? Yes. Is it gonna cost him? It'll cost you. I don't have any credits. All I got is the clothes on my back, but if you help me with this, you can go to Zach's in the bounty office and claim it. I thought the same thing, actually. I thought that also. Here you go. Go for it. You see, yes, this should do the trick. There won't be anything left of this apartment, but some scorching on the walls after I set this bad boy off. See, isn't it partly important that people know you're here in the first place, or else why would anybody just believe me when I say, hey, I blew up an apartment and he was definitely in there? Okay, the timer's set. Now let's get out of here before it blows. Yeah, I am kind of siding with this guy a little bit because I feel like he was handed a bit of an unfair hand there. That was quite the blast. Don't go back in there. The whole roof might cave in on your head. Look, I'm not a man for long goodbyes, but I want to say thanks. If it wasn't for you, I'd be a dead man. But now I won't have to worry about any more bounty hunters coming after me. So good luck, and goodbye. Now that I'm dead, I can't be seen wandering the streets. Yeah, I got light side points for that. I also lost items. It was probably just the permacrete detonator. So his whole deal, I don't know if you guys remember, he kind of vaguely explained it a little bit, but basically he testified against Stavik and he was being protected by like witness protection, essentially. What happened was that when the Sith showed up and took over, they didn't really give two shits about that, and so he no longer was protected, so Davik went after him. That was the story, so it kind of sucks for him, and I'm kind of on his side there, and so that's why we helped him out there. It was not, he's not a bad guy, just kind of got shat on. We are not Davik fans here. We are very much Davik haters. We're gonna kill that guy. He sucks. We don't like him. As soon as I find him, he's fucking dead, dude. But yeah, that's basically the plan. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Because that would it would be a little bit of an irregular streaming schedule, and I would only be streaming that, and then it would back again. I hope you didn't come to chat. Blah blah blah. Got a bounty. I'm gonna lie. Telematrix is dead. I believe you, human. I've heard reports of a rather large explosion, and some of my people saw you buying the Burbacrete detonator. It's good Matrix dead, but maybe you went overboard, human. Next time use a blaster, not a bomb. Bombs are messy, but at least the job is done. Here, 300 credits. That's the price for all bounties. I want 400 credits. He never gives me 400. Alright, thanks, bro. Goodbye. So, I think there's only, like, one bounty left, isn't there? Is just Bendak? Yeah, it's just Bendak. Oh, no, Largo's still at large. Can I help Largo for any? I could just give him money, but I don't want to. I could just give him the money, but I don't want to, though. I could just give him the money. I don't really want to, though. Yeah, I am a little worried about streaming, because then it becomes a question of, like, well, couldn't you stream this and this and this? And I don't want to be streaming. Like, I don't really want to be a streamer. Because then it's just like, I should just stream everything and then post VODs and highlights to YouTube, right? But I like being able to format things in such a way, you know? I like having episodes, doing stuff the way that I do it. But I don't know. I could be convinced, probably, to change my ways. I'm trying to decide if I should go help Largo or not. Because now I'm feeling like there is a quest for this. And I'm like, if I kill Davik... then, like, what do I even... Is the quest even going to end? Or am I going to break the quest somehow? I don't know why I'm worried about that. I'm going to continue down this way instead. We're going to go to the Undercity. We gotta find Mission, and we gotta find her Wookiee friend. But yeah, you know. Because I could stream Mario Maker, I could stream Smash Ultimate. There's a lot of things I could be streaming. And to start streaming with Grandia just seems like a weird idea. I don't know that anybody would want to watch the stream, but the point of it is not that people will watch it live, but just to cut out the middleman, you know, just so that I only have to stream for 1 hour and 33 minutes, and I don't have to record for 1 hour and 33 minutes, edit that video, render it, and then upload it. I can it just goes straight up. Yeah, I've got my security papers. Here you go.
Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The Undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
Why are they down here? Why is this the place they decided they would be? Not a great place to hang out, you know? Could have just stayed up at the cantina, But no, they had to go down to the Undercity for no good reason. We gotta watch out for rock ghouls. I don't know what a rock ghoul is, but we gotta watch out for them. They sound very scary. Hey, bros.
You there, Upworlder!
That's what they call me.
Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
No.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits! That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits!
Who are you?
We are the outcasts, banished and reviled by those who dwell above.
Yeah, I believe that.
Here in the filth and darkness, we claw out a wretched existence, scavenging and begging just to survive long enough to see another wretched day.
This is our village. We live here in the Undercity. You have to pay us 5 credits for using our elevator.
Yeah, I don't really want to give you guys 5 credits. Even though I don't really want to. I'll be honest, I don't want to. I'll threaten them. Can I threaten them?
Run, my brother! Flee this
Yeah, I really didn't think they would risk their lives for this.
Get out of here! I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
Hello.
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you?
Why do you call it
Never
Upworld?
seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there?
Seems like a very lame attempt to like make a unique. Anyways, it's nothing special.
Not to you, I suppose, but you're probably used to its beauty by now.
I don't really live there.
I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe he's right.
Maybe.
Probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there.
I mean, the lower city kind of blows, but the upper city is alright, I guess. Who's Rukil?
Rukil's the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow.
Do you just greet everybody that shows up, like, through this elevator? I'm sure most of them are kind of like, God, I really don't want to be down here. What is the Promised Land?
It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukil.
Sure. Where is he?
He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of the village. He doesn't move too far. He's hard on his bones. He's over 100 years old. The children laugh at him, and people think he's crazy because of his stories about the Promised Land, but he's really just a kind old man.
Oh, man, there's some noise here that's, like, bothering me. Okay. Where can I find Gendar?
He'll be somewhere in the village. I couldn't say where for sure. He's always busy doing whatever he can to make the lives of the other villagers easier.
Do you know anything about the escape pods?
I don't know anything anything about that, but maybe Gendar could help you. Sorry. Is there anything else you need?
Sorry, which one was Gendar? Rukil's the old man she was
He's
talking about.
wandering. The children...
Yeah. Who is Gendar?
He'll be somewhere in the village.
Who's Gendar? I forgot. I wasn't paying enough attention. Have any other Upworlders come through here
There were
recently?
quite a few people from the surface marching through the village, but none of them bothered to talk to me. Gendar might know more about them.
Okay. Tell me about this village.
Well, I was born here for starters. My parents were outcasts, banished to the Undercity for some crime or other. They never really liked to talk about it. Everyone here is an outcast, or the descendants of one. It's tough down here, but we survive. I guess it's easier for me since I've never known anything different. Some of
I was trying to think of that word the other day.
hope. They've become bitter and depressed, but most of us are good people, despite what our ancestors may have done. Gendar could probably tell you more, or maybe Rukil. You could talk to them if you want.
I don't want to. Goodbye.
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the Upworld.
Mm-hmm. You are quite a delight to speak to. Right, I forgot. Okay, let's explore. Let's look around. See what we can find. Watch out for rack ghouls. Okay, so we can't go into any of these. Thank goodness, because that was starting to look like a whole undertaking of going into each and every one of these houses. But now we don't have to do that. We don't have to go into any of these houses if we don't want to. And let me tell you, I don't really want to. So let's just take a look around. Hello, outcast man. Now I'm a little worried if any of these can actually be entered. There's some cases over here. This leads.
Hurry, Hendar! Hurry! I can hear it coming.
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hendar, run!
Run, Hendar! You can do it!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time!
I can't. The Rackles are too close.
Don't be a frickin' coward.
We'll kill him if you don't open the gate.
Open the gate.
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No, open it.
No, you can't do this. It isn't fair.
It really isn't. Look at how
Please,
far away he was.
Make him open the gate. Hendar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the Rackles are so near.
Open the gate. I'll kill him.
You'd risk your life for a stranger? You're brave, Upworlder. I'll open the gate for you, but you gotta be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again.
Alright, this will help us determine how difficult it is to fight a rat ghoul.
Ready?
So let's see.
Now that must have hurt.
Oh shit. Oh wow, okay. They are kind of powerful. They are quite a bit more powerful than I thought they would be. Right, is he infected by something? That's a little worrying. I think he's infected by something. Can you let me in? I'm a little concerned for him. Hello.
I can't thank you enough for saving me, Upworlder. If I had anything but these rags on my back, it would be yours. But we have nothing.
I still have you, Hendar. That's all I need. Let's go back to the village.
Does anybody want to pay me for my good deed? Excuse me.
Thank you for saving Hendar. You are braver than I, Upworlder. Maybe we outcasts have lived too long in selfish fear. Perhaps we can learn a lesson from your brave actions.
Bah.
But enough of my ramblings. Is there something you need, Upworlder?
No. Who are you?
I'm Trellin, from the Outcast Village. It's my job to guard the gates. And see they are locked to protect us from the rat ghouls. I just guard the gates. Gendar's the leader of the village, Upworlder. You should speak to him if you have any questions.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, Upworlder.
No problem, bro. That was a bit sketch. A little bit worried once, you know, Karth took like half of his health on one hit and then got like poisoned or some shit. That was pretty scary. To be honest. Wasn't expecting the that exactly to happen. Who's Igir?
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the Upworld, ain't you? Yes, you've got credit, I bet.
No.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy.
Was it because he thinks I have credits on me and that was
My
the first
name's
thing he was
Igir.
interested in about me?
I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals.
How do you manage to run a store here in the
If a villager
Undercity?
comes across any useful salvage in the Undercity, they bring it to me. Every so often, members from the lower city gangs come down to trade for the salvage. They'll exchange food and medicine for engine parts, old blasters and the like. Sometimes they even give me credits if I have some really good stuff. Oh, you better ask Gendar. He's the spokesman for the village. I just run the store. I don't want to make him mad by answering any questions. Gendar already doesn't like me.
Why?
Gendar seems to think I should share the profits of my store with the whole village. He figures we're all in this together, so it should be share and share alike. But I'm the one who runs the store. I'm the one who makes the deals. The others just bring me salvage to trade with the Upworlders. Why should they get anything?
Why would they even... Wait, why would they bring you salvage for nothing? They get nothing out of that. They should just keep the salvage for themselves. Why are they doing that in the first place? Like, it's just the idea of it in and of itself doesn't really make sense. I mean, it is pretty selfish, though.
Hey! You don't know what it's like down here. I have to claw and scrape to survive. Nobody else will look out for me. But Gendar doesn't agree with my philosophy. He caught me hoarding supplies a while back. I figured I'd wait until food was scarce and then I could offer it to people who'd follow me instead of Gendar. Then I'd be the leader. But Gendar made me share my hoard. Ever since then, he hasn't trusted me. He keeps me around because of my store, though. Without it, this village wouldn't stand a chance.
What do you mean? Okay, he made me share his... Okay, yes. Ever since then, he hasn't trusted me. He keeps me around. Okay, starting to make sense now. Okay. So, yeah, let me see your inventory.
It ain't the best stuff. Mostly salvage and such.
I agree with
The
him
price is
partially.
right.
I think he should be paying the people for the salvage they bring him and then probably upcharging it. But definitely I think people should be paid for the salvage that they're bringing. I definitely agree that I don't really think he has an obligation to share his profits to the town. That's just communism. That's just socialism. What's the Sashani battle armor? Defense bonus 7. What's my current armor? 7-3. That's actually better. I might buy that.
Hey there, Upworlder.
Let me see.
The best.
Hello. I might buy this. Except that it's too expensive, so never mind. I won't buy that. X. I do want to see if I can sell anything. I can sell the combat suit. I don't need that. Public mod armor. That's upgradable. I'm keeping that. Look, our shock stick is not. But it does have... Alright, well, we got 971. I can check the other things. Ooh, an Arcanian heavy pistol. Now, that's something that might be useful. And a retinal combat implant. Feats required, implant level 2. Okay, so I can buy implants. Upgrade item range, vibration cell for an upgrade item melee. Wow, he actually has a lot of random things. Do I have a -2 and a -3? I would like to check that. But these upgrades are kind of interesting to me. I'm gonna buy. Oh, should I buy this implant? It increases awareness by 1. I feel like it might be nice to have, but it's not really something I'm. I'm gonna buy all 3 of these things. Yeah, let me buy that. Let me buy another scope and a vibration cell, and then I just want to check out my Pazak card deck. I think. How do I check my Pazak cards? Excuse me, is there a way to check my Pazak cards that I may have? May or may not have. I don't know which ones I freaking have, dude. Okay, well, I don't know how to check that. Unfortunately. Okay, whatever. No big deal. But we bought a bunch of things. We have implants now as well, so that's
Hey there,
something we might
Upworlder.
be able to
You
want
want
to
to
invest
see what
in.
I got for sale in my inventory?
It's only
Or
awareness
do you
plus
need
1.
something else? Yeah, okay.
I literally didn't try to talk to this guy. He just like started talking to me. I'm pretty sure I just walked away, and he
Hello
just
again.
determined that I
Oh,
wanted to
okay.
talk to him for some reason. It was very strange. Okay, I'm looking for Grindelwald. That is definitely not his name, but I don't remember his actual name, so I'm gonna say Grindelwald. And Reptar. I'm looking for these 2 people. I think they are both outside the fence. Oh no, here's Gendar.
Greetings, Upworlder. We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity. I find it strange that so many of you have come down from the surface recently.
Yeah, no,
No
weird.
offense, but I can see why people normally avoid this place.
Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? Is there something you need of me or my village? I will help you however I can.
I'm down here because I'm looking for mission. And why do you people? I already know that, but I'm gonna ask
We are the
anyways.
outcasts, shunned from the surface for our crimes and banished here to the Undercity.
Mhm.
We banded together to form this village that we might survive in this hostile environment. I am Gendar, leader of this village, as my father was and as was his father before him. Many of us have been here for generations, our ancestors cast down long ago.
You guys are like
There
Australians.
is no return to the surface for us or our descendants, but somehow we managed to survive amidst the filth and roaming bands of deadly rat ghouls.
What a horrible way to live.
Life down here can be difficult. It can break the spirit. Many in the village have become bitter and hopeless, especially those
Yeah,
new
I'm sure it's
ones.
easier if you've grown up
But
here your
life
entire
goes
life.
on, and we must try to make the best of what we have.
Don't know
Maybe
any better.
someday we will find a better life. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like Rookil.
Rookil, that was the other guy I'm looking for.
The oldest man in the village. He's a kind soul, but I'm afraid he's growing weary of this world. He dreams of escaping, of finding a better world. If you wish to speak to him,
In
you'll
his
probably
age?
find him wandering about the village. As I said, a kind man, though he does cling to his illusions.
Bit late to start thinking about leaving, you know. Tell me about the rat
The
ghouls.
rat ghouls are monsters, hideous mutations who feast on the flesh of our villagers. Their diseased jaws can infect those they attack, transforming the victim into one of those abominations.
Ah.
We know of no cure for the disease, and for the good of the village, we must banish any who become infected. lest they
So is it a
transform
possibility
and
for me to
turn
get
on us.
infected by this?
Ask your questions, Upworlder. I will answer to the best of my knowledge, though I know little beyond the borders of the Undercity.
I'm looking for a mission.
Yes, I have seen this Twi'lek many times, though I've never
Twi'lek?
spoken to her. She and her Wookiee
Isn't
companion
that Twi'lek?
often pass through our village on their way to explore the sewers.
Must be fun. Why would she go explore the sewers, though? That sounds real.
There are two entrances
Like, not
into
fun.
the sewers from the Undercity. One to the northeast of our village, the other to the southeast. But the sewers are dangerous, Upworlder. If you dare to travel those dark tunnels, you would be wise to go heavily armed, unless you wish to become a meal for the rock ghouls and the other foul creatures. Ask your questions, Upworlder.
That's something about other Upworlder
Our
came by
village has seen
recently.
many visitors from the surface recently. Armored troops, swoop gang members, mercenaries. They come to search our sunless world. They're even searching the sewers.
Oh, they live without a sun. Oh, this whole time I was like, oh, it's just nighttime down here. But no, they live literally underground. Oh, that actually sucks a whole heck of a lot. Okay, goodbye.
As you wish, Upworlder. Should you have need of anything else, come speak to me. I represent the entire village, and I will do my best to help you however I can.
Thanks, Gendar. Hello, Rukil.
You come from the world above. Is this the time of destiny, then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people? Or merely another false sign to mislead us from the path? Are you the herald of prophecy? The beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
I don't know.
This one might be crazy enough to be dangerous.
Speak to me, Upworlder. Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder. I beg you.
What are you talking about?
Question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed.
Uh-huh.
Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes.
That's very nice of them. Hello.
Once I was honored for my wisdom. But over time, the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually, there was only a single apprentice who followed me. And now she is gone, too.
The true path, what does that mean?
No, not yet. I must be wary. Careful. You may be a false savior. Dare I share my secrets with you? No. Not until you prove yourself.
How? Also, what was this apprentice you were talking about?
My apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the Undercity to find... Well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity? Her name is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found.
Okay, sure.
Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the Undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true
I think my character model, like,
savior.
disappeared from that
Only
scene.
then can I reveal my secret knowledge to you.
Sure, I will be
I
back.
wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my apprentice.
Sure thing, bro. I'll find your freaking apprentice, I guess. I just want to save real quick. Cool. So have I been pretty much everywhere here yet? No. Not really. Village gates. Igir's Bazaar. Gendar's tent. Rukil's tent. Okay, so there's something over here. Outcast healer. What do you do?
Wait, Upwelder. You can't go through this gate. There is too much danger and suffering beyond. For your own sake, turn back.
Who are you?
I am Isala, healer of this village. I use my knowledge and what little resources we have to care for the outcasts who are sick or injured. But despite my medical training, there is nothing I can do to help the poor souls locked on the other side of this gate.
What are you talking
The
about?
villagers infected with the Rukgul disease are quarantined beyond this gate. It's only a matter of time until they transform into horrible creatures that would destroy us all.
So you just lock them away in a cage?
For the sake of the village, we have to keep the infected ones locked away. And when they finally do transform into Rukguls, we'll let them destroy each other.
There must be something someone
Nothing
can
can
do.
be done for the infected villagers. Even the serum to counteract the Rukgul disease wouldn't be any use now.
Really?
Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure. The infected ones could transform into Rukguls and attack them at any moment.
You're a coward.
I can't help the infected ones. They have to die so that the rest of the village can live. I accept this. If you think that makes me a coward, so be it.
I don't really think that. I just wanted to say it.
If you have
questions.
But despite my medical...
I need healing. Thank you for healing me. Is that just free healing I get? Okay, well, I won't open the gate then, I suppose. We can come back here if we get the serum and then try to... is that going to be a whole thing, though? Should I be worried about that? It could be a whole thing, though, because if I use the serum on them, I might not have the serum to give to the upper city, but maybe the lower city needs, or the Undercity needs the serum more? Well, surely it does. But then why? The Rukguls are only down here in the Undercity. But people do come down here, so I suppose they do have problems in the upper city. Alright, well, I have to go find Mission, I guess. So let's hope I don't frickin' die out here.
Please, you have to help me.
Well, that was
Nobody
easy.
else is gonna help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you?
Oh, slow down, Mission. What's wrong?
Zalbar, he's in trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery.
Oh boy, this is sounding like this might be hard. Tell me what happened.
Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd Rukgul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
Why don't you ask Gadden and the Becks to help you?
I can't ask Gadden. He's always telling me not to go into the Undercity. He says it's too dangerous with the Rukguls and Gamorreans and all. He'll never send his Becks down there.
If I help you get Zalbar back, you have to get me inside the Volkar base. Agreed.
It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Volker base. Now come on! We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Sounds
where he's being
good.
kept?
Yes.
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Volker compound.
Yay! We got a new party member. Look at us. Look at us. We're a whole party now. Oh, this is so exciting. She also just immediately leveled up. Alright. She is a scoundrel. Which means she has a dexterity modifier plus 3? Is it because? I don't actually understand how the modifiers work. What is the recommended? It's dexterity. She's already got dexterity. Intelligence. I could give you an intelligence. I'll give you an intelligence point. How's that sound? Wow, she has a lot of skills. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She has 5 skill points. Class skill, demolition, stealth, awareness, security. Okay. What would be the most useful? Probably stealth. Oh. Well, let's just put a point in all of them, shall we? And then another point in stealth. Class skills can have a maximum skill rank of 7. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, those are at max now. That's interesting. I guess I'll give you a plus. Okay. There you go. All leveled up and shit. Probably better to have armor. I can give you a, I can give you one of them. You could probably use 2 blaster pistols, I'd imagine, right? I could give you a blaster rifle or 2 blaster pistols. Assuming you can use 2 blaster pistols, which you can. So I can just give you 2. And you also have a stealth field generator, which is pretty useful. And I can't give you an implant. Can I give him an implant? No. So she's a stealth character. Oh, that's what solo mode means. Okay. I understand now. Okay. Well, I don't think we need to be stealthy right now, but in the sewers we might need to be, so let's just save here just in case I'm wrong about that. This is very RPG-esque, is to be stealthing pretty much everywhere to figure out where the enemies are. There's some rubble. Oh, the sewers are just there. What's over here? There's stuff over here. I could go ahead and explore if I wanted to. I can't really see what's over there. Alright, well, let's just go into the sewers for now, because that's the only reason we have to really be down here other than to find the dude's apprentice. So let's just go ahead and figure this situation out for now. We only had to kill the 1 rat ghoul, but if we have to fight multiples, it might become more of a problem. So I'm thinking the sewers are where we're gonna go right now. And I'm gonna save again in the sewers. And I am now going to switch to mission.
What?
Yeah?
And use stealth. I don't really think I need to use stealth, actually. I'm gonna exit stealth mode. Oh, there we go. So nobody can disable mines except her. I suppose it's, repair skill or something? Cool. We have a minor frag mine.
I'm here.
Ah! Back button to cancel. Yes. Okay. Damn it. Such an idiot. Okay. X X.
I'm here.
Go for it. Oh, I totally sent her after it.
Yeah?
You are just facing the wrong direction. That's okay, I guess.
What?
I'm here.
There we go.
What?
That was, I definitely thought that would be harder than it was. It wasn't actually that bad. I guess it's because we have 3 people now. Skeletal corpse. Computer spike. Alright.